Hello, this is HC Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII! Since last time, I just completed the last mission here, and if you look at the map there, oops, there we go. There's actually 2 Sazh stones that we can teleport from now, because we've completed all 6 of the missions that you see on the right side of that triangle there. And you can warp to the 7th mission, but from any one of the 4 before that. I just decided to go here because I figured these missions were going to be the quickest ones that I could get through. So now, each of those 4 penultimate areas have a Sazh stone that will all take you to fight Attacus, the final trial for the final Titan's trial, or the last one. Yeah, this guy is very hard. You want to have a stage 10 Crystarium to take on this guy. You want to have shrouds. You want to have the works for this guy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a moment to invest in my Crystarium, rearrange my parties I've listed in the video description, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're all set and ready to go, going with a rather unique team this time with dual Sentinels, although I'm not going to use them both as a Sentinel, but I've brought Snow along because he's a better Sentinel. So there we go. And I don't really need him to be active, whereas I need Fang to be active. Ooh, I almost forgot. Definitely use those shrouds there for this one. It's an Undying! Outside the natural order. That means we can kick your ass. They become the mindless foes of life itself. Who died and put you in charge? Oh, right. God.
Oh, great, another one.
I thought we were fighting
survival of the
someone else. I've already fought that guy. Oh, hey, it's another one of those guys. He looks just like that. One of those final boss gauntlet guys. Oh, well, that's one way of doing it. Rather small sword you got there.
Once you receive,
reminds me of another game.
The only thing that comes naturally.
For boss time! I actually kind of like that they used the regular boss music for this one. Or regular battle music for this battle. But anyway, this is Attacus. Rhymes with abacus, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, first things first, you want to get slow on this guy, which we've already done. I have Snow as a Saboteur because he's already learned Slow and Curse. So that's really good for him. Then just get Deprotect and D-Shell. There we go. Switch to Triple Ravager. Those are the only 4 debuffs that'll work on him. So that's all I really care about. I almost don't even care about the effects of the debuffs themselves. All I really care about is having them on him to boost the chain bonus. Because for every debuff you have on a target, each subsequent attack by a Ravager will further improve your chain boosting. And actually, I lost haste there, so I want Sazh to reestablish that. Thank you. Let's go back to Triple Ravager there. Yeah, whenever you lose haste, reestablish it. Just keep on going with that. He has the ability to remove some of your debuffs sometimes for whatever reason. I forget which attack he does that does that. This is going to be a very long battle. It is probably, if not the hardest boss fight in the game, not even so much that it's hard, just that it takes a long time. If this isn't the longest one, it's got to be up there. I mean, it's way longer than taking down an Adamantoise or any of those guys. But anyway, the first thing I like to do, once you've gotten the debuffs on them, is to boost the chain bonus up to about 300. That should do the job. That's just the number I feel comfortable with. You're never going to stagger the guy, so don't even try it. But anyway, yeah, let's get that up to 300 there, and then we'll be in pretty good shape. He's just got so much chain resistance. Okay, yeah, he removed the debuffs, so now I've got to put them back on. Now, basically, for the remainder of the battle, I want Snow as a Sentinel, because just like the other guy, he has a massive attack that he can use that will kill you if you do not have a Sentinel. So you basically want him on Sentinel for the remainder of the battle there. I want to get Bravera. I'm just using Phaethra just because you could use whatever else. But anyway, the one I really care about is Bravera. So anyway, once you've gotten Bravera on Fang and Sazh, then just go all out. and just try to maintain the chain bonus. If I need to, yeah, I still got haste. If we need to heal, I've got med send med. So yeah, you probably are going to need to dabble a little bit into the secondary job roles before taking on this guy, but we should be fine. Yeah, with Bravera and Deep Protect. Okay, now you see here, he's going to charge up for a massive attack. So, and he pulls a bigger sword out of his chest. But it's not like I haven't seen that before. Why don't you come up with something original? No. But you do want to keep Snow on Sentinel. Okay, now that's kind of like the meditate ability from before. So now what I want to do is reestablish Deep Protect on him, because that's where I'm really going to get most of my damage from. There we go. Let's reestablish Bravera.
Let's make this easy.
And do that for Fang there. There we go. Did someone lose haste? No, we're still good. We're still good. Now, anyway, Attacus, well, eventually he's going to use a really big attack on Snow. But apparently not yet. Thank you for just sitting there and slicing at us one at a time. Thank you. But yeah, the secret to this boss fight, just like a lot of other boss fights that I've been telling you, use Sentinel. If you do that, you're fine. I mean, Snow can just basically stand there. Oh, what now? A bigger sword? I'm trying to think of a male enhancement drugs joke. But anyway, yeah, so when he gets down below 50% HP, then he pulls out a bigger sword, I guess. We're still kicking your ass. I don't care how big your sword is. You trying to impress Fang? It's not working too well. She's got Vanille. She's her family. Okay, you see that? That would have killed you if you were not a Sentinel. And you basically need to keep a Sentinel on. Oh, wait, no. You need to keep a Sentinel on at all times. Otherwise, he'll lose Provoke, and well, that won't work too well for you. Let's reestablish Slow and Haste. I actually really like Slow here because he's just really fast without getting slow on him. So now let's reestablish the buffs, maybe reestablish Haste for anyone who needs it. There we go. I don't even care about Faithra. I'm just using it for to help boost the chain bonus. Because like for every debuff you have on an enemy, it boosts your chain bonus. For every buff that you have, it boosts your chain bonus a little bit. Let's get haste back on Fang there. Come on. There we go. Okay, there we go. Why? Change the camera angle. I can't see who I am attacking. There we go. I guess whenever he goes into meditate for whatever reason, that changes the camera angle. I don't know. I would reestablish my buffs, but we've almost got the guy. How much HP does he have? 9 million? Man, too bad I can't get poison on this guy. That would make life a lot easier, because poison damage is based on their maximum HP. As long as he's got Deep Protect and I've got Bravera, I'm going to keep going, because I've almost got him. Why did I choose 300% to chain bonus this guy too? I don't know, it just seemed like a good number. Alright, got him! Oh, I did even better than I thought I would. Oh, there we go. 150,000 CP. So, yeah, we'll put that to good use. I've almost maxed out my base 3 job classes. But anyway, for defeating him, we get the Genji Glove. Rank up! Yeah, the Genji Glove lets you break the 99,999 damage limit. There's 3 of them in the game, and this is one of them. This is the hardest one to get. The other 2 are actually relatively easy, so if you wanted to get them earlier, you could have.
Fortune smiles upon the strong and worthy. Surrender not to despair. The future of life cycle goes with you.
Summons
May the
also
Force be with
coming
you.
from the guardian of all life on Grand Pulse.
Oh, he's a pretty big guy. But alright, we finished all of Titan's Trials and the Fault Warren. So now all I've got to do is just do some other missions. So kind of, except for that one ring there, Most of the missions are really spread out, so I'm going to be jumping around from one place to the other. Like, here's the mission, here's the mark, here's the mission, here's the mark, and I'm just going to move around pretty fast like that. So we've got them all. Oh, I didn't know he was called Attacus the Soulless, but all right, there we are. So now I'm just going to rearrange my party pretty much back to the way I had it before and meet you where I find the next mission. Okay, I've made it back. We're in the Arkilt Steppe once again with the Chocobo, and just so you know where I am, this is the location of mission 52. It is, isn't it? Yeah, we gotta fight a Zernitra again, so this time, I mean, I'll show you where the Zernitra is, but I'm not actually going to fight it again on screen. If you really want to see it on screen, then, well, you can just... A couple episodes ago, I fought one, and you could look it up there. So if you really want to see that again, that's fine. But this time, I think I don't want to do that on screen again. I think I've shown enough repeat missions up to this point. Ooh, a treasure. No, I'm not going to find it. Okay. Am I almost there? No, I'm not. Okay, I'll just off screen getting over there then. Alright, I've made it over here, so let's see if I can find the... Oh, there he is. Okay. Dismount! I was thinking I was going to have to climb all the way up there with the Chocobo and show you that, but I guess I don't. Usually he's hanging up on top of the cliff and I need to use my Chocobo. Alright, got him. So, yeah, easy enough. A little easier than before since I don't have to Libra the guy this time around. But anyway, for defeating this Zernitra, we get a Gale Ring, one of the few accessories in the game that can reduce wind damage. But, well, I don't really care about that. So now I'll just stop staring at me, Lightning. There we go. Okay, yeah, I'm going to meet you at the location of the Mission 53 Seath Stone then. Okay, we're back in the Mahabara, which is where I wanted to get the mission. Just so you know, this is where we are. We're in that secret area where you had to ride Atomos back here from the Solia Springs in order to access. So this is where we are. One thing I also wanted to show you with the Crystarium, now I fought a few enemies on the way here. Everyone has maxed out their base 3 job classes. You can tell because they're all level 5. So there we are. So yeah, we're done with that. I'll invest in some other classes later, but for right now I'm okay with what I got. There are some other things I might be interested in, like Saboteur for Sazh. I'd like to either max or close to max that out. But anyway, yeah, this is another Zernitra mission. You don't have to do these in order, but I figure why not. So I'll meet you back at the XIII Massif. Okay, we're back in the what is it? The XIII Massif with the elevator music, and here's where the mark is from the teleporter at the Archaeopolis. Just walk all the way back up here, and there's the Zernitra. Got a couple friends with him, so we're gonna have to take them out first. So I got Rav Senrav until we can get to the Zernitra.
Didn't even break.
All right, got him. Did I get 5 stars? Yeah, I was a little worried about that one, and I actually restarted the battle and changed to Com Senrav because I had a feeling using Rav Senrav just wasn't really helping me out a lot. But alright, we got done with mission 52 and 53, killed a couple more Zernitras, got a couple more useless accessories, but alright. I think it's time to go back and kill some more turtles. What do you say, viewers? Or should we do the cactus dance? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII! This is HC Bailey, signing off. Have a good day!